Keep the road going. Let's keep the road going.
I don't think neither one.
Xavier McFarland has dropped the class.
Okay.
Christopher's just not here. No. All right, so it's interesting. I don't know where to start, man. Really, I don't. I mean, we all sometimes just have to live and learn, right? When we talk about cohabitating, and is it time for me to live with somebody or not, or is it time to get married or not? But let me say this. Everything has a season. It's a time for peace, and it's a time for war.
Amen.
It's a time to stand still, and it's a time to move. It's a time to be quiet, and it's a time to speak. Everything in this universe has its season. You have to understand your placement and know if it's your season, right? Let me say that first. You have to know. So, ladies, where my ladies at?
Right
Hey,
here.
holla, woohoo! You got so many ladies that are in situations living with men. I had a young lady in the class. I'm not gonna say her name, but she had been living with a guy for 12 years, still living with him. And I'm like, do you want to get married? She said no. I said, okay. How many years into it did you decide you didn't want to get married? Well, yeah, let me think. After a while, she just said, forget it, right? Just brought her standards down. Like, oh, well, I don't even want to get married no more, right? A lot of times, women get tricked because we tricky. We can trick y'all. Remember deception, right? Deception. You don't see deception coming. It just comes. You don't see it. You can be deceived into thinking that you're going to get a ring. But let me say this. When because y'all hear this analogy all the time, so I want to make it stick. If I got a cow, and it's at my house, and I'm milking it, and I'm eating steak every night, and I ain't got to buy that cow, why don't I just keep getting the same old milk and same old steak and not buy the cow? Why don't I just save my money so I don't have no commitment to this cow? Maybe I can go get some other dairy products somewhere else. I don't have to have that commitment. So why would I buy the cow? Why? If I'm already getting everything. So what I'm saying is a lot of women get fooled into thinking that, oh, I'm living with him. Oh, well, maybe he'll marry me. And all of a sudden years go down and you find yourself not married. Right. If you want to be married one day, maybe you don't. If you want to get married one day, act like it. If you want to be married one day, you better live like it.
I know that's
right. Don't be deceived. Don't give away your milk and steak, right?
Amen.
Your cookies, right? You have to understand your value. But a lot of people, on the other hand, they have to go through that road and make mistakes for themselves. Some mistakes you can bounce back from. Some mistakes they're gonna be with you. But really, nothing is a mistake. Because if you have a child and you've been living with somebody, is that child a mistake? No, God put them in your life. But it's a lesson in that. Pay attention. You probably need to hear this. Pay attention. Life is lived going forward, but it's understood looking backwards. Twitter that. Life is lived going forward, but it's only understood looking backwards. Y'all understand that? So a lot of people have to go through and bump their head and make mistakes. Some people just have to do that.
But it's understood going back.
Life is lived going forward, but it's understood looking backwards. Y'all got it? I'm not saying what you're doing is wrong. All right, I just want you to think about it. If you have a certain goal in mind, you better act like you have a goal in mind. Don't get trapped. Don't be deceived. Because a man will be with you at home and you ain't his wife, he has no obligation to you. He can be out in the streets with somebody else, and legally he's good. And he ain't got to worry about you taking all his money. Now, men, let me say this and let me wrap up because our time is moving. Now, men, if you desire to be married one day, and let me say I'm coming from a single man's perspective. I'm not married. So let me go ahead and put that out before I tell y'all anything. But I've been blessed with understanding, right? I feel that I have. I just talked to God about it. I've been blessed with understanding. Fellas, if you want to get married one day, watch the wife that you choose for yourself.
Amen.
Your wife that you choose will dictate your destiny. You don't know how real that is. Your wife, if the wife was put here from our rib as a helpmate to help us, she's here to help you to make it to see your vision. Because you're the visionary.
Yep.
You're the lead. You're the head, right? And your job is to lead.
Yep.
So in order for you to lead, you better know where you're going. If you don't know where you're going, who you trying to lead? You can't even lead yourself out the darkness. Because you don't know where you're going. So as a man, you have to be a visionary. You have to have a vision. You understand that? Know where you're going. And you write it down and you make it plain. And then that woman comes in and she helps you. She helps you, baby, I got you. She's supportive. She going to make sure that when you come home, it's not, It ain't no nagging. It ain't all that foolishness. It's, you got a real woman at home and your food is cooked and you the man, you done went to work and you bringing home the bacon and you strong and she can follow you because why? You got a vision and you know where you're going. And if you don't believe what I tell you, look at people around you. If you don't believe a woman will dictate your destiny, just look at Chad Ochocinco. Look at him. Look at this fool.
Six silly fools.
Look at this fool. You married a woman that you seen acting a donkey on television, and now you want to marry her and don't think she's going to act no donkey with you. And now look, lost his endorsements. Got fired from the team. His television show not coming out. Oh, he messed up his reputation. Now he's a batterer now all of a sudden on his record because of the type of woman that he decided to choose dictated his destiny, and now she's gone within 2 months. Came in and ruined him. But a good woman, a real woman, a strong woman, a virtuous woman, a woman that has some value about herself, who's acting like she's a woman, who knows that she's a woman, who won't let you do anything with her and to her. Now that woman right there help you get somewhere in life. And that's who you want. But you're not going to get it if you're not a real man. If you're not a man of vision, you're not going to get it. You understand what I'm saying? Don't be no nickel out here looking for a dime. Don't ask for something that you are not. Make sure that you're prepared to make sure that you're ready to receive all of your blessings, what you're supposed to get in life. You better be what you want and vice versa. You better want what you get. Yes, sir.
I was really going to say two things. Like marriage is also about, like, equality. Like, what you give, what you give is what you get.
Right.
So, like, you got to be a hard-working man. She got to be, a good woman. Right. And also, a woman, depends on the choice. A woman will either make you or break you.
Exactly. That's exactly what I said. A woman will make you or break you. Chad Ochocinco got broke, but Barack Obama got made. Hello. Hello. You seen Michelle on TV last night?
Yes,
Did y'all not see Michelle on TV last night? What was she doing? Making her man. Just like what y'all just said. A woman will make you or break you because she can get divorced and take half of what you got and everything you have. So you better choose wisely. Take your time.